Okay, so today we're going to be talking about something much more serious. And the last time we were talking about, the dual meet, very chill meet, 2 hours, and it's like kind of fun. We're not really doing much, but I don't really care about times. But now we're going to be talking about a little more serious stuff in the called regionals. So our regionals basically because there's not going to be any more meets, and because of the prelim final format, plus plus the possible taper that goes into the meet, it's going to be much higher stake. You could say it's a much higher stakes than the other meets. Probably going to be doing more prep and possibly even shave in for this meet, even though I don't have much to shave, but yeah. We're going to be talking about a couple of things. Why I want to go, why kind of what's preventing me from fully committing, and the possible events that I might swim. So let's first talk about the reasons why I want to go. And there's a lot of reasons why I want to go because I've been training for a while. When you train without meets, it just doesn't make sense to me because I'm like, then why do I want to train? So I really would just want to race. And the prelim final session of the meet is nothing beats like a prelim final session that is not national. The other reason why I want to go is the possibility of just qualifying for Nats. I feel like regionals is a great place to qualify because it's a 2 day meet, and like the prelim the finals prelim final atmosphere can really help in a way, if you know what I mean. And and I want to make finals because I love just being able to have everyone announce your name in front of having your name announced in front of everyone. That's like that's lit. I also have also meeting friends, my high school friends, some of my former teammates. Like, what's not fun about doing that? Plus, actually training this time. Been set a rule for myself: go to practice at least 3 times a week. Did a set of 10 ones. We managed to stay under 110 the entire time, and we averaged this time of 107.8 on during the test set, which is my best that I've ever done. So now I've talked about the reasons why, I'm going to talk about the reasons why I don't want to go. So the big reason that's stopping me from going is, time. We're basically going to be losing Saturday and Sunday, and we're going to just be losing Friday and Monday for driving because driving down and back takes a whole day, and you know I don't know if I want to miss 4 days of work when I got a big project coming up, plus my two other classes. Each of these two classes, which add up to probably 25 hours a week, don't want to miss that much time. And the big thing is cost. If I don't, so the alternative is if I don't drive with my team down, which I probably don't want to, I would have to fly down, which would probably cost me a fortune because air tickets are expensive. And if I show you the air tickets right now to San Diego, it is and I go from November 15th to 17th. I gotta get there on Friday, and I want to get back on Sunday so that I can start Monday on a fresh note. So unfortunate. So one thing I could do is I could book this Spirit airline flight, but then I wouldn't be able to get back, which means we're going to be booking something like a late night flight from 8:55 to 10:25. And by doing this, now we have to get back. We have to get back in time, and the cheapest tickets right now are going to be $264. A little expensive for one person. I would probably be down if it was under 200, but 264 is a little is if we're being real, it is a little high. Like, this flight would be nice for me, and yeah, it's quite expensive, and I don't know if I exactly want to be doing that to myself, especially considering it's not like it's like in the middle of this of like just an average weekend. But then I also kind of want to go. It's something I want to do. I want to get something out of all this training that I've put in. And yeah, now after all that stuff, we're gonna be talking about the events that I would want to swim, given that I do want to go. So so basically, the problem is that if I only go to to our home meet, which is gonna be in about a month from now, we're only gonna get one chance. Yeah, I could qualify in spring semester. There's probably gonna be like a Stanford meet. There's Stanford meet time trials, and then probably another travel meet. But I kind of want to qualify now. So so yeah, we're going to be looking at the events. So as you can tell, I'm probably gonna be swimming first thing in the morning on day one, which I kind of don't like because one, you actually have to be there for warm up, especially when there's not many heats in a two fly. And two, it's just like it's the first thing in the day. In the morning, you're probably tired, so that's not going to be the most fun. And then right after, we got a 2 IM and a 50 fly. I could swap the 2 IM for something like the 1 IM, which would definitely be more enjoyable. But I feel like the 2 IM is easier to qualify in, so I'm going to go with 2 IM, and then we got a 50 fly right after. I feel like sometimes a 50, sometimes this. I feel like this isn't the worst idea. I mean, yes, they're back to back, but 50 fly has a lot of heat, and in my opinion, honest, if we're being real, I feel like the 2 IM could quote unquote warm me up enough for that 50 fly if you get what I'm trying to say. So yeah, and then that's it for day one. Who knows? I may or may not swim a relay, and then day two, I really only have one event that I would want that I'm kind of interested in swimming, and that is a one fly because everything else is a little too hard to qualify, and it's all and day two, what I might do is I might just swim this prelims, and regardless of what happens, I just leave finals because I would have to catch a flight back by that point, and I don't know if I want to you know risk missing a flight and then getting stuck. So yeah, that's kind of it for about regionals. Oh, and one last thing, tech suits. So the thing about tech suits is I'm not the biggest fan of, I feel like tech suits are great, but you shouldn't, I feel like it's not something where it's like, oh, you have this tech suit, you're suddenly gonna go a 50 in your one fly. It's not exactly like that. But that being said, I've had my tech suit, and I think I've used it in like 7 or 8 meets, both my X and my pure intent. Not, I like my X more, but that's irrelevant. And I want to get a new suit. So what I've seen on eBay is this Mizuno GX Sonic 5 for under 200. And it's under 200. It fits my size, small, and and I kind of really, want it because it's Mizuno. Who doesn't like Mizuno suits? But but let me know if you think I should get that Mizuno suit, or whether swimsuit, whether I should go text swimsuit guy and ask him what he thinks because he's a swimsuit guy and he reviews these suits all the time. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you can give me some advice about what I should do, and see you next time.